If you've ever stood in front of the mirror, pulled your shoulders back, and wondered why your chest doesn't look as full or powerful as you imagined, this video is for you. Not because you need fancy equipment, not because you need an expensive gym membership, but because sometimes all it takes is the right focus, the right intent, and just a small handful of exercises done the right way. Today, we're building a big chest at home. No machines, no complicated routines, just a simple approach that works when you commit to it. Now let me say something important right from the start. Growing your chest isn't about chasing random workouts you see online. It's not about doing endless push-ups without purpose. It's about understanding how your chest muscles work, how to activate them properly, and how to challenge them consistently. Your chest is designed to push, to press, to bring your arms toward the center of your body. When you train with that intention, everything changes. Suddenly, you're not just moving your body, you're sculpting it. So let's begin with the mindset. Before we even talk about the movements, I want you to imagine something. Imagine walking into a room with quiet confidence. Your posture is upright, your shoulders are back, your chest looks full and strong under your shirt. You don't say anything, but your presence speaks for you. That's what a developed chest does. It changes how you carry yourself. And the best part? You can build that presence right at home. The first movement we're focusing on is the classic push-up, but not the rushed, careless kind. I'm talking about controlled, chest-focused push-ups. Most people turn push-ups into arm exercises. They flare their elbows too wide or tuck them too tight. They rush through repetitions. They let their hips sag, and then they wonder why their chest isn't growing. Here's what you do instead. Place your hands slightly wider than shoulder width. Not exaggerated, just enough to allow your chest to stretch as you lower yourself. Keep your body straight from head to heel. Engage your core. As you descend, think about lowering your chest toward the floor, not your face. Feel the stretch across your chest. Pause briefly at the bottom, then press the floor away from you as if you're trying to push the ground down. That mental cue changes everything. When you push with intention, you recruit more muscle fibers. When you control the movement, you increase time under tension. And when you stay consistent, growth follows. But here's something that separates average results from impressive results. Don't just perform the motion. Squeeze your chest at the top. Imagine trying to bring your hands closer together without actually moving them. That internal tension builds density over time. Now maybe you're thinking, push-ups? That's too basic. Let me challenge that thought. Basic does not mean ineffective. Basic means foundational. And foundations build everything else. If you master this movement, if you truly feel your chest working every time you lower and press, you'll start noticing changes sooner than you expect. Your upper body will feel firmer, your shirts will fit differently, your confidence will quietly rise. But we're not stopping there. The second movement shifts the focus slightly to target the upper portion of your chest. This area is often underdeveloped, especially for people training at home. And when the upper chest is lacking, the entire chest can look flat. To fix that, we use incline push-ups. Find a stable surface at home, a sturdy table, a bed frame, a couch edge. Place your hands on it and position your body at an angle. The higher your hands, the easier the movement. The lower the surface, the more challenging it becomes. As you lower yourself, focus again on that deep stretch. Your upper chest should feel engaged. Press upward powerfully, but with control. No bouncing, no rushing. Why does this work? Because changing the angle changes the emphasis. By adjusting your body position, you shift tension toward the upper fibers of the chest. Over time, this builds that lifted, fuller appearance. Here's a tip most people ignore. Slow down the lowering phase. When you control the descent, you increase muscle engagement. You force your chest to work harder. You create more stimulus without adding equipment. At this point in the workout, you might feel a burn building. That's good. That's the signal that your muscles are being challenged. And this is where many people quit. They feel discomfort and assume they've done enough, but growth lives just beyond comfort. Not in pain, not in recklessness, but in controlled challenge. Stay with it. Now let's talk about the third movement. This one changes the game because it adds a different kind of tension. We're going to use a wide push-up variation. Place your hands wider than before, but still in a safe and controlled position. As you lower your body, your chest stretches even more. The wider stance reduces some tricep involvement and forces your chest to take on more of the load. Move slowly. Feel the expansion across your chest as you descend, then press upward with strength. This variation emphasizes the outer portion of your chest, helping create that broader look. When combined with the previous movements, it rounds out development across the entire chest region. But here's the deeper reason this works. When you expose your muscles to slightly different angles and tensions, you stimulate more fibers. Muscles adapt to repeated stress. If you only ever train in a single pattern, your progress slows. By making small adjustments, you keep your body responding. And right about now, you might be feeling fatigue creeping in. Your arms may be shaking slightly. Your chest may feel pumped. Good. That pump is blood rushing into the muscle tissue. It's nutrients being delivered. It's your body responding to effort. But we still have one more movement, and this one is the secret weapon. Before I reveal it, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how some people have that defined line running down the center of their chest? That separation between left and right? That detail doesn't just appear, it's built through intentional contraction. The final movement focuses on squeezing. We're talking about chest squeezes, also known as isometric contractions. Stand upright. Bring your palms together in front of your chest. Press them firmly against each other, not casually, with force. As you press, squeeze your chest muscles as hard as you can. Hold that tension. Breathe steadily. Feel the contraction deep inside your chest. This may look simple, it may not seem dramatic, but the internal tension it creates is powerful. Isometric holds teach you to connect with your muscles. They improve mind-muscle connection, they increase activation, and they add a finishing stimulus that pushes your chest to work even when you're not moving through space. If you truly squeeze with intention, you'll feel your chest light up. Now, here's the secondary hook I promised you. Most people watching this will try these movements once, maybe twice, and then move on to something else next week. They'll say it didn't work. They'll say they need more exercises, more complexity, more variety. But the truth is, simplicity wins when consistency backs it up. You don't need dozens of exercises. You need mastery. You need discipline. You need to show up regularly and give focused effort. Imagine committing to these movements several times each week. Imagine tracking your progress. Imagine gradually making the movements more challenging by slowing them down, increasing control, improving form. Over time, your chest won't just grow, it will transform. Before we close, I want to leave you with a final reflection. Building a big chest at home isn't just about aesthetics. It's about proving to yourself that you can create change with limited resources. It's about discipline over distraction. It's about showing up even when no one is watching. Every push-up you perform is a vote for the stronger version of yourself. Every controlled descent, every powerful press, every intentional squeeze is a step towards growth. And growth doesn't just happen in your muscles, it happens in your mindset. So here's what I want you to do after this video ends. Find a small space in your home, clear the floor, set a timer if you need structure. Move through these exercises with focus and purpose. Feel every contraction. Embrace the challenge. Stay consistent. If you commit, the results will come. And when they do, you'll realize something powerful. You didn't need fancy equipment. You didn't need a crowded gym. You just needed determination and a simple plan.
If this video motivated you, if it helped you see training from a new perspective, take a moment to show your support. Like the video so more people can discover it. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future workouts and tips designed to help you grow stronger at home. And most importantly, share your thoughts in the comments. Tell me how the workout felt. Tell me what changes you're starting to notice. Your journey might inspire someone else to begin theirs. Remember, strength is built with patience, confidence is built with action, and your transformation starts the moment you decide to begin. Now, take that first push-up seriously. Your future self is watching.